They say if Santa visits after midnight, you should not open the door. I never believed that until the night he came for us. It was Christmas Eve. Snow pressed against the windows like cold fingers. The house was quiet in that way only winter can make it quiet. My wife, Elena, was asleep upstairs. My son, Noah, finally drifted off after begging me to stay longer. I stood in the hallway, listening to the heater click, when I heard it. A bell. Not loud, not cheerful, just close. One bell, then another. I checked the clock. 12:07 a.m. Too late for visitors, too early for dreams. The bell rang again, this time outside the front door. I froze. No footsteps, no knocking, just that bell, slow, patient, like it knew we were awake. I leaned toward the door and whispered, "Hello?" Silence, then a voice, low, rough, like someone smiling with broken teeth. Haw, haw, haw. My stomach dropped. This wasn't playful. This wasn't warm. It sounded tired, old, hungry. I backed away, heart pounding. Voiceover whispered, "Santa comes after midnight, only when he's not welcome." I went upstairs and shook Elena awake. She laughed at first, said I was imagining things. Then the bell rang again, closer, from inside the house. The hallway light flickered. Noah screamed. I ran to his room. He was sitting straight up in bed, pointing at the window. "There's someone on the roof," he whispered. Slow footsteps scraped above us, heavy, dragging. Then a thump. Something slid down the chimney, not fast, slow, like it was enjoying the fall. "You don't hear reindeer, you hear breathing." The smell came next. Ash, rot, cold metal. From downstairs, I heard movement. Elena locked Noah in the bathroom and grabbed my arm. "We need to leave now." We crept down the stairs. The living room was dark, except for the fireplace. Something was standing in front of it, tall, bent, red fabric stained black. The hat was wrong, too long, dragging on the floor like a dead tongue. He turned slowly. The beard wasn't white, it was gray and moving. His eyes locked onto us. Voiceover whispered, "Naughty or nice? He already decided." He smiled, teeth like cracked porcelain. "You didn't leave milk," he said, voice scraping like stone on bone. Elena screamed. He stepped forward. Each step left black footprints in. The carpet burned into the floor. He lifted his sack. It wasn't moving like toys. It twitched. From inside, I heard crying, children crying. I grabbed a fireplace poker and swung. It went through him like smoke. He laughed, a deep, wet sound. "No gifts," he said softly, "only collections." The lights went out, complete darkness. When the lights die, he starts counting. I felt breath on my neck, cold. "Daddy?" Noah whispered behind me. Too late. The bell rang right next to my ear. Everything snapped back to light. The living room was empty. No footprints. No ash. Just one thing. A single present under the tree, wrapped neatly. My name on the tag. Hands shaking, I opened it. Inside was a videotape labeled "Last Christmas." Elena was gone. So was Noah. Voiceover whispered. I watched the tape alone. It showed our house from inside, from angles I didn't recognize. And at the end, the camera turned. Santa stared directly at me and spoke my name. The bell rang behind me. Voiceover whispered, I say Santa only comes once a year, but that's a lie. The bell still rings at night, and every Christmas there's a new present under my tree, waiting. If you heard bells after midnight, would you open the door?